Happy Monday, guys. Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So you saw the title. We're going to break down Sofi in this one, the charts, my thoughts, how we're looking here on this beautiful Monday, where, by the way, the entire stock market is moving all over the place. We have the VIX up around 8%. So let's break down what's going on, my thoughts on Sofi, and later in the video, we'll cover the indexes. Don't worry, guys. So hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and follow along for more. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok and on X at Stas Talk Stocks. Those are linked down below, guys. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. It's about 2:45 p.m. right now on the East Coast. So we're about 15 minutes away from Power Hour, and Sofi stock is looking pretty good in the midst of an overall volatile day for the stock market, where we have the Dow and the S&P in the red and the Russell and the Nasdaq in the green. And like I said, the VIX is up almost 8%. So we can see Sofi's up almost 3% right now and is trading at $7.13. And earlier in the day, we actually popped up all the way to $7.32, which you guys can see clearly. We had a lot of volume this morning come in, a lot of buying pressure, where we opened up at $7 and we ran all the way to $7.30. So essentially, we ran up 4.5% right out of the gate. And since that point, we have sold off a bit, right? We have given back some of the gains, but overall, this still looks really bullish on the intraday chart, right? We broke out of the highs from Friday, and now if you guys notice, on Friday in the pre-market, we peaked at about what? $7, $7.10, and notice that's where we're holding support right now, right at about $7.10, $7.15, which if I zoom in a bit, you guys can see that's where we've been shopping around for the past, what, two and a half hours at this point, as now we're heading into Power Hour. So as we're heading into Power Hour, guys, I want to see if now we actually break out heading into close, right? Because again, we sold off. Now we're consolidating at the last trading day's highs. We're holding that as support. Let's see if we now bounce off this level, maybe start breaking out, heading into close, and maybe we see a move to 720, 725, maybe back towards 730. That would be ideal for the bulls. And I'm not sure when you're watching this, it might be after the markets already closed. So let me know in the comments how we're looking for Sofi stock. But as long as we hold, I'd say 710, 715 heading into close. And obviously, if we start breaking out heading into close, I would consider that a huge W in my books, at least, for the bulls, right? So let's see what we do, guys, over the next hour, hour 15, as we're slowly getting into Power Hour here. And look at this. On the 5-day, 5-minute chart, you guys can see that 710 not only was resistance on Friday in the pre-market, but also on Thursday, on Wednesday, right? And some of the day on Tuesday as well. So the fact that we're holding that right now, again, is a very good sign. And notice on this 5-day, 5-minute chart, we're at a fresh high on Sofi as well. Or earlier in the day, we hit a fresh high at $7.32. And again, now we're at 715. So we'll see how it plays out over the next hour, hour 15. And here on the 10-day, 30-minute chart, you guys can see with this move in the morning, we broke out of the moving averages, which, mind you, on Friday, we were under the moving averages. So now we're back over the moving averages, and we're pretty much testing the highs from around a week ago, where about a week ago we hit, well, I guess exactly a week ago, last Monday, we hit 725. On last Friday, well, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that, we hit around 725 as well. So it is imperative, completely imperative for the bulls to get out of that point, and we kind of have an ascending triangle forming here, guys. So in my opinion, if we do, actually, I exaggerated that line a little bit here, let me redraw that. If we do break out of this 725, 730 level, we could be setting ourselves up for a breakout for all we know in the short term, right? Maybe back towards 850, which is where we were right after the earnings came out initially. And then obviously we sold off after that, back under $7. But I'm actually really liking this price action post earnings. The fact that well, I guess not the sell-off part, but the fact that we've been consolidating after the sell-off. It's not like we went much lower than 650, guys. We only touched 660, then we bounced right off of that back over $7 pretty much. So the fact that we're holding 7, we've been consolidating there for a week and a half, that's a pretty good sign for the bulls. Now we just have to wait for the breakout again, which who knows if it's even going to come, right? We got to see if it breaks over 730, 750. So let me set my alert. I'll do 2. I'll do one at $7.30, and I'll do another one, why not, at $7.50. Mark is that we're above. So let's see what we do on Sofi here, guys. Moving forward at these levels. And like I've said in previous videos, the $7 level has been support for a long time, not just the last week, 2 weeks, but months at this point, right? Months on months on months, we've held $7, $7.10. So the fact that we're still doing that, we're consolidating there after earnings is a good sign overall. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And by the way, I'm building a $100 per week portfolio on Patreon. If you guys are interested in watching all the buys, all the sales, how I'm actually building this portfolio, full transparency with my returns posted every single week, right? We're doing updates every single week. That's on Patreon down below, or you guys can check out the QR code right here, or go to StockSurfS.com/Patreon. No pressure, but just a shameless plug if you guys are interested. I also have a Discord chat, right? I post charts and ideas throughout the week there on Patreon and on Discord. So make sure you guys check it out. Link down below. I'll see you in there. And with that being said, cheers. Let's continue on here and break down the indexes very quickly to see kind of what's going on there. And we'll look at some other stocks very quickly. So SPY right now, believe it or not, guys, is $5 away from all-time highs, right? So we went from 525 down to about 490. So we sold off a good 6.5%, and boom, just like that, we've recovered pretty much that entire loss, and we're right back to the all-time highs. We're about what? Less than 1% away from all-time highs being 525. So this looks pretty good in my opinion. We're back over the moving averages. We have a golden cross on SPY, and triple Q, I'm assuming, is the same. Let me pull this up. Yup, golden cross back over the moving averages, about $5, $6, $7-ish away from that all-time high. So this looks like the bulls are back in town. The bulls are back in town. Yeah, guys, the bulls are back in town. And yeah, I mean, look, now we're testing the highs from about 2-ish weeks ago, actually more like a month ago, geez, right around here, right around 445. If we get out of there, triple Q, just like that, could be going to all-time highs. And by the way, have you guys seen AMC and GameStop? Uh-oh. Is it 2021 all over again? Well, I'm going to make another video talking about those, but just to give you guys a little taste here, we can see AMC is up a whopping 83 freaking percent. And what did I say? Every AMC video pretty much I've done over the last 6 months to a year. I've said this time and time again, which I haven't done many AMC videos, but I've told you guys, look, the rally, the MOAS, the whole pipe dream of us going to $1,000 a share, that's over, right? That's been over. AMC is pretty much one nail in the coffin away. I've said that time and time again, from being completely done for, in my opinion. They're one nail in the coffin away, but I've said before that doesn't mean we can't see rallies like this from time to time, right? And well, we're seeing a crazy rally now. This is one of those times. And notice, we're up 80%. It's huge. We're at $5 per share, but we're still down massively from where we were earlier in the year, late 2023 as well, where we were at $20 per share. So it's not like we're going back to $100+ per share or a crazy level, right? We're just seeing a short-term rally, which I'm sure you guys, have put those puzzle pieces together, right? Thanks to Roaring Kitty, which we'll talk about that more in the next video. And he's really pushing GameStop up to oblivion right now, up 75%. GameStop is up $13 on the day, and it's completely breaking out. And I think earlier it was up over 100%. So, yeah, things are getting nutty again for these meme stocks, guys, but don't get caught in the hype. Be very careful. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along for more, guys, and follow me on TikTok and on X at Stas Talk Stocks. Those are linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you later.